I'm Teresa Wippel, President and CEO of the My Neighborhood News Network, and I want to talk today about nonprofit news and why our organization has decided to become part of that. 14 years ago, I founded My Edmonds News, and a few years after that, acquired two other websites in South Snohomish County that provide local news to our community. After that length of time, it occurred to me that this organization is really bigger than one person. We are relied on for trusted news in our area, and I know that it is important to make sure we have continuity for a long time. So last year, I decided to look into the idea of becoming a 501c3 nonprofit and discovered this is pretty common in the news world these days. And there were some statistics that caught my attention too about why this is a good idea. In 2022, the League of Women Voters of Washington issued a report on the decline of local news, and the results were frankly staggering. Washington has lost more than 24 weeklies and 3 dailies out of the 140 that existed in 2004. That's roughly 20% of the state's newspapers. Nationally, that loss is 25%, and that's on track to increase to 33% by 2025. And you might ask, well, why does that matter to us? Well, the truth is that local news anywhere is in trouble. The news business is in trouble. When news outlets close, government coverage suffers. How do people know about inappropriate behavior by those in power, or about a lack of adherence to regulations, or about construction projects where corners have been cut? When local news goes away, those kinds of things go away too. Why nonprofit status? Why would we do this? We can now apply for corporate donations, grants, ask for bequests, and we can offer tax breaks to our existing donors, which we've had lots of people giving us money on a voluntary basis, but they've never gotten a tax credit for it, and now they can. The population we cover, which is essentially the footprint of the Edmonds School District, serves 200,000 people. That is twice as big as the city of Everett, which, by the way, has its own newspaper. Our community deserves more from its news source. It deserves to have deep dives into issues that matter to people, whether that's mental health in the schools or environmental coverage or deeper looks at government. You, as readers, deserve that. Our nonprofit mission statement includes being focused on civic education and engagement for all of our stakeholders, especially those who have been traditionally underrepresented. But we are committed to doing that work and figuring out how to reach those populations and serving them better than any mainstream media organization has done so far. And I will have to say, the other thing that's really fueling my excitement for this new journey is that we are already doing this work in so many ways. We already have forums on civic engagement. We do candidate debates. We work with high school and college students on a regular basis. We sponsor author events. And we do all of that because we really care about our communities and we feel connected to them. Help us build it. If you want to support us financially, there are certainly lots of ways you can do that. But from the bottom of my heart, what I really care about, what I really want from you, is knowing that you see the vision that we are trying to achieve. Understanding that we need your help to build this organization because really it is now yours. It is your nonprofit news organization, and we are committed to helping you get the best news that we can provide. So join us and help us build it.